everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Felicia and today I'll be showing you the plants that I got from some of my recent plant nursery trips. So if you saw my last video, I took you plant shopping with me. I went to 3 plant nurseries here in Jersey. I went to the Metropolitan Plant and Flower Exchange in West Orange, New Jersey. I also went to my favorite nursery, Williams Nursery in Westfield, and then I also went to a new nursery shop, well, new to me at least, I've never been there before, called Terrace Plant Shop, and that one is located in Metuchen, New Jersey. So let's get started with the plants that I picked up. So the first plant that I got, which was from the West Orange shop, is my Monstera, which is actually sitting right here behind me. I picked up this Monstera. I actually got it during 4th of July weekend. So if you did watch my plant shop with me video, that video was actually filmed over the course of about 3.5 to 4 weeks. I've had my eye on the Monstera plant for a while now, but I've always found that they were either a little too pricey or they weren't very healthy looking. They looked a little tattered. So I don't mind buying a plant rescue, but I don't want to get a large plant where I have to do like some CPR, bring it back to life type of recovery. I did go to Metropolitan Plant Exchange a couple weeks prior to that, and the guy there did share with me that they were having a 4th of July sale. So I decided I'll wait, come back during 4th of July, which I did, and I was able to get this 10-inch Monstera for, I believe it was 30% off if I'm not mistaken. This is a 10-inch pot. When I bought the plant, I noticed that there were a couple of leaves getting ready to unfurl, but I did notice that it had some brown tips, so I said, okay, let me just kind of wait it out and see what this does. Those leaves have since unfurled, and as expected, there is some like brown crispy tips on there. So I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it as is, if I want to snip it and just kind of start fresh. It has since unfurled a new leaf, and that leaf is opening up beautifully. There's no brown tips on that one. So I'm really excited about that. So that is the first plant that I got. So the next plant shop I went to was my favorite plant nursery, and that is Williams Nursery located in Westfield. And I decided to get this Hoya Compacta Crimson Queen. This is what it looks like. I'll give you guys a close-up. It's just sitting here in this 4-inch pot. Now it does say $17.99, but they were running a sale, so I got this for about 20% off, I think it was. I feel like I suddenly have this love and appreciation for Hoyas. I have a couple Hoyas already. Actually, no, I have 3 Hoyas right now in my plant collection. I have 2 Hoya carnosa compactas. That's the Hinderwilt plant. I have a fairly medium-sized to large plant, and I also have a small one. And I also have a Hoya carrii. I really like Hoyas, and Hoyas is a plant that was not on my radar before, but all of a sudden I feel like I've been sprinkled with some Hoya dust because I'm all about Hoyas. So I went to each of these nurseries looking for a nice Hoya. The first nursery though, I went there specifically for that Monstera, but for the nursery visits that I went to after that, I was specifically looking for a Hoya, and I'm so glad that I got this one. And I actually have it in this plant pot that I got from TJ Maxx. A lot of you mentioned in one of my recent videos that you have similar plant pots, because I do have the larger ones, so high five to you. I just love these plants, and I don't know if you guys do it, but a lot of times when I'm out and about and I see a beautiful plant pot and it's on sale, I'm gonna get the plant pot. Whether I have a plant to put in it or not, I'm gonna get that plant pot. So I ended up getting 2 of these planters from TJ Maxx. As I said, they were $4.99 each. And I'm so glad I got it because this fits perfectly inside, and I feel like it just looks so beautiful with this Crimson Queen. So this is plant number 2 that I picked up from Williams Nursery, my new Hoya. All right, so the third plant that I have is from a nursery that I've never visited before. I kind of stumbled across them on Instagram, and they're called Terrace Plant Shop. They're located in Metuchen, New Jersey, which isn't very far from me. I went there and I got this Sansevieria Moonshine. It didn't come in this plot. I actually already had this plot here at home. So this was another one I decided to repot into this smaller nursery pot. When I purchased this plant, it was in a much larger nursery pot, and I felt like it was a little too large for this size plant. I believe it was in an 8-inch pot, and the plant was kind of wobbling around, so I decided to repot it into this more compact pot. I believe this is a 6-inch pot. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, there's some fresh new leaves. There's also one coming in way at the bottom, if you can see it. Hopefully you can see that. There is one leaf that's a little kind of not very cute. There's some like brown spots, but it's fine. I don't think I'm even gonna bother to cut it off. I'll just leave it as is. But I think this is such a beautiful plant. Again, some people might think it's a basic plant. It is a snake plant after all, but this is just one. It's different. It's unlike any of the other snake plants that I have. And I'm all about getting plants that look a little different, that may be a slight challenge to take care of. And although, you know, a Sansevieria snake plant is not difficult to care for at all, it's one of the easier plants to take care of, I just decided to get it just because of the leaves alone. I just think it's such a beautiful light green, almost kind of like a silvery green color, if that makes sense, silvery green. My local Home Depot did recently bring in some Sansevieria Moonshines, but they were just looking a little too beat up for me. And with Home Depot, they don't give you a discount on plants. I know Lowe's is really good about giving a discount, but Home Depot, the only thing that they do offer you, at least at my local Home Depot, is a warranty. So if you do purchase a plant, you take it home, it doesn't do well, it might even die, they will refund you all your money. But I'm not interested in doing all that. If I can't get a discount, I'm just not gonna bother. And I'm so glad that I waited because I was able to get this beautiful plant from Terrace Plant Shop. So those are all the plants that I picked up from my plant nursery runs, and I also wanted to show you a few accessories. So sticking with Terrace Plant Shop, I also got this really beautiful mug. It says "You Grow Girl," and it says the same thing on the back as well. I just thought this was really cute. It is a little lightweight for a mug, but it's beautiful nonetheless. I believe this was $12.99. They also had some other beautiful mugs there, but I decided to go with this one because I just think it's really cute. So that's plant accessory number one. I also picked up this really cute little shirt that hopefully you can see it in my shorts. I got this beautiful shirt from Target a few weeks ago. If they still have it online, I'll link it down below. It also came in different colors, and I just like planty things in general. T-shirts, accessories, I love it all. So when I saw this, it had my name written all over it, and I absolutely had to get it. Also from Target, do you guys remember probably about a month and a half ago, Hilton Carter released the collection of plants, both real, full plants, and also some accessories. So I didn't get any of the plants that were there, but I did pick up a couple of accessories. The first one I have here is this little plant mister, and I thought this is really cool. Now don't get me wrong, you can go to the dollar store and get a regular spray bottle, it'll still do the same job. But I just thought this was really neat. I just really like the look of it. It's a glass jar, and it's just, you know, like a really cute little mister. So I decided to get this. At first I thought it was faulty because I think I had unscrewed the front here and a little piece had fallen out that I didn't notice. So when I screwed it back on, I was spraying the pump and the water was shooting out almost like a water gun. So I was gonna take it back to the store until I realized, wait a minute, I think something might be missing. Found the missing piece, added it back on, and now it does properly mist. So I'm glad that I got it. It was a little pricey, but again, I just thought it was pretty neat. I don't know if they still have it, but I have seen some similar and way cheaper options on Amazon. So I'll link those down below, the similar versions from Amazon, if this is something you're interested in checking out. And also from the Hilton Carter collection, I picked up this little propagation. Is it a propagation station? I don't know if it's considered a station if it's just one propagation. So I decided to get this, which is ironic because I feel like I'm not good when it comes to propagating plants. I tried to propagate a snake plant in the past. That didn't work out. I even waited 2 months, but I just wasn't seeing no action. Got rid of that. I tried to propagate my Ficus elastica burgundy. That didn't work out. Had to get rid of that. I even tried a ZZ plant, which is typically pretty easy to propagate. Didn't get that. So I'm trying one last time with the pothos plant. As you can see, if you guys are familiar or are expert propagators, I did clip it below the aerial root. So I'm hoping that I clipped it in the right spot, and I didn't realize it when I clipped this leaf that it was growing a new little leaf there on the side. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated on this. Again, I'm not an expert at propagating, but I'm hoping that this one works out because I always hear that pothos plants are the most easiest plants ever to propagate. If I can do it, then you can do it. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys posted on this. Last plant accessory I got is from Amazon. I did pick up a moss pole specifically for my Monstera. So it came in this little box and it actually came as a 2-piece set. So this is what it comes like, and technically you can just use the one, but if you have a pretty large plant, you can just kind of double stack it. So hopefully you can see that. This is what it looks like when you kind of stack them on top of each other. So I am planning on using this, as I said, in my Monstera, because from what I've researched, Monstera plants typically grow out pretty wild, and I prefer for my Monstera to grow upward. So I'm planning on staking this. I don't know if now is the right time. I don't even know if it's big enough to stake it just yet, but I'm gonna do some research on that. Let me know if you guys have any tips and suggestions below in the comments, but this is what I'm using. And again, I got this from Amazon. So if you guys are interested in this, I'll link this one down below as well. All right, everyone, that's everything I wanted to show you today. Let me know if you have any questions below in the comments. Questions, suggestions, tips, I welcome it all. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.